MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Corey Kluber gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's the guy who loves his sinker. What he'll try to do is get ground balls, get hitters to roll over, get the ground ball. He used it a lot in the double play situation. As a hitter, I'm thinking make him get the ball up. If you see one that's not sinking well, that's the one you hit. But he's going to live on the bottom of the zone to be successful. All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third. He really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a move over to first, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here's the 0-1, and this is on the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
CC Sabathia will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Favorable call in there for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Another 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier gloves it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, we'll take a look at our playoff bracket. And obviously, after tonight, one of these 2 teams will see their logo move on into that empty spot in the AL Championship Series. Which one will it be? Now the first pitch from CC. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Line softly toward the hole. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Sanchez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
CC ready with the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer here in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fifth.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now. 3-2. Waiting next is Austin Jackson. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
and I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in, Austin Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he misses 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Jackson goes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, catcher, Roberto Perez.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lays off 1-0. Sabathia pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Rips this one to first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
And look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order. If you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Stepping in now, number 39. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 2 full. It's the Indians 2 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location,
Batting eighth.
so a good job there of
Designated
exploiting
hitter,
that. That can be real hard for
Jacoby
some guys to
Ellsbury.
overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So one gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they won't get Ellsbury as he's able to beat it out. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Todd Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he'll get back in safely. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Brett Gardner, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Indians have come back to tie things at 3.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Sabathia's ready. 1-2 on its way. Pulled softly out toward right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Man, I tell you, that was a tough pitch he hit right there. He just reached out and drove it the opposite field. He didn't try to do anything else with it. He doesn't get a hit there.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Jackson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. That misses. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. We played 3 full. We're tied now at 3 apiece.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kipnis moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Sinker, 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And the throw will come in quickly from center. So despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Designated hitter, Jacoby
Standing
Ellsbury.
in, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the belt, the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it too.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are all tied at 3 apiece.